In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to insert table in Mailchimp. By the end, you'll know exactly where to go in the editor, which content block to use, and how to paste your table code so it looks clean and professional in your email. Start by opening Mailchimp and signing in. From your dashboard, head straight to the campaigns area. This is where your email campaigns live, and it's the place to open the one you want to modify. Find the campaign that needs a table and click Edit. That takes you into the campaign workflow. Next, choose Edit Design to open the email builder. This is where we'll add the table to your layout. Inside the builder, look to the Content panel. You'll see a collection of blocks you can drag into your email, like text, image, and more. For tables, we're going to use the code block. Mailchimp doesn't include a native table block in the editor because tables can be very specific, and email clients interpret them in different ways. The code block gives you full control with standard HTML and inline CSS, which is the most reliable way to make tables display correctly in email. Drag the code block into your email where you want the table to appear. Place it between text sections, under a headline, or anywhere it makes logical sense for your content. When you drop it in, the code editor opens. Here's where you'll type or paste your table's HTML. Keep your markup simple and email friendly. Use a basic table structure with table, tr, and td tags. For styling, rely on inline CSS rather than external styles. Things like border, padding, background color, font size, and alignment should all be defined directly on the elements. If you want spacing inside your cells, use padding on the TD elements. For consistent spacing around the table, you can add margin on the table tag. If you want the table to fit the width of your email, set the table width to 100%. Avoid complex CSS selectors, scripts, or modern layout techniques that aren't supported by email clients. As you paste or type, the preview panel will render your table so you can see how it looks within your template. Check that your columns line up, text is readable, and colors match your brand. If borders look too heavy, reduce the border width or switch to lighter colors. If everything looks cramped, increase cell padding a bit to give content room to breathe. Keep accessibility in mind by using clear text, good contrast, and descriptive headers in the first row if you're presenting structured information. If your table needs to be more compact on mobile, simplify where possible. Fewer columns are easier to read on small screens. Wide tables can force horizontal scrolling in some email clients, so aim for concise labels and shorter content in each cell. If you must include multiple columns, consider increasing font size and line height slightly so the data remains legible. When you're satisfied with how the table looks in the preview, your code is in place. Give the layout one last glance to ensure spacing above and below the table feels balanced with the rest of your content. If you added the block in the wrong spot, you can drag it to reposition without losing your code. Once everything is ready, click Save and Exit. That commits your changes and returns you to the campaign flow so you can continue with your normal review process. You've successfully inserted a table into your Mailchimp campaign using the code block, which gives you the most reliable cross-client control over the final look. That's it. You went to Campaigns, opened your campaign, entered the design editor, dragged in a code block, added your HTML table with simple, inline styles, reviewed the preview, and saved your work. Follow these same steps anytime you need a clear, structured table in your emails.